Welcome back. Well, the Nouveau Women's Institute in Guelph invites you to come out for an evening of trade secrets. You can gather intelligence from women just like you this Wednesday evening, October the 22nd, happening at the Italian-Canadian Club in Guelph. We are going to meet someone who will talk a little bit about the Nouveau Women's Institute, and she's also one of the presenters coming up on Wednesday evening. Karen Gillan is here with Gillan Interiors. Yes. It's going to help us out with our decorating dilemmas as part of the Trade Secrets event on Wednesday night. But I want to find out a little bit more about this Nouveau Women's Institute, though, Karen, because my mother belonged to the Women's Institute for years. It's the same Women's Institute, but it's now the year 2008, and it's got a bit of a different spin to it.
Yeah, the Nouveau branch is a branch geared towards a younger person, so that's more energetic. There's more things going on that are going to interest people that are happening now. So it's much more just geared towards the younger person.
And there's a networking component here that it comes into play as well, so you can get together with women who are like you and just make those connections in the community. Yep,
it's always good to meet other women and see the things that they're doing and get information from them and help from them and advice, and it's a good support network.
Well, and that's exactly what the Trade Secrets evening, excuse me, coming up on Wednesday night is all about. You have some very well-spoken women who are in the community doing all kinds of things and thought, you know, let's not keep them to ourselves. Let's let other women benefit from what they know. So the Trade Secrets is just that. You've taken women in a number of different areas of expertise, and they're going to share their secrets of the trade on Wednesday night.
Yeah, we've got a good few selection. We've got clutterbug.ca. They're going to be helping you to declutter your life, all the things that you don't need anymore that are hanging around. And we've got Jen Warner from Cal Hill Financial Services to help you with the financial side of life. And we've also got a lady mechanic that can help you and give you some tips on things to look out for in your car. And myself for decorating and for interior design. And I've got some things just here to give you an idea.
You've brought along just a great assortment of, this is what your day-to-day, this is what you do every day is with interior design. And I said, you must have been picking my brain because these are my colors that you're displaying here. And you were explaining to me that number one, wallpaper is coming back.
Wallpaper is very, very much on the rise. From Europe, it's absolutely huge, and it's just growing and growing here in popularity. Lots of the Toronto-based designers now are picking up on it, but I'm here down in Rockwood and Guelph to bring it to you locally.
Wow. And then when we were looking at it, you brought along some samples of different window coverings and the materials in that. The colors are beautiful, first of all, but the word that you used was opulent.
Yes.
And you're right, we're going back to, it's almost like a Victorian age in some of the materials that you brought along.
Well, design has definitely gone full tilt. It's been very streamlined and very plain, but now we're mixing in different elements to create a layered effect. So you can have simple streamlined furniture with elements of jewel-like wallpapers and fabrics just to dress your space up.
And this is the type of advice that people like me need, because I mean, I can walk into a store and say, well, I sort of like this and that, but it's always nice to know what's new, what the trends are, you know, what you should be looking for. And it's people like you that have all that type of advice that can really give us the, you know, just that finishing edge that we need.
Yeah, so I can give some tips on Wednesday about putting things together for fabrics, wallpapers, colours, types of furniture and styling. So all of those things I can help you with on the event.
The other thing that I really liked about the Trade Secrets event, you've actually got an open mic portion to the evening. So if there are other women out there who say, well, hey, you know, I could share this or I could tell them about that, this is their opportunity to get up in the open mic portion, and then they can share more knowledge.
Yeah, everybody's got special talent, so it's good to hear everyone's point of view about different things.
It sounds like a great evening. Only $5 to be part of it. But you are asking, people do try to register ahead of time, and they should be registering.
Yeah, if you'd like to take part in the open mic, then yes, if you get in touch with the Nouveau branch, and it's www.nouveau.wordpress.com. If you get in touch with them, we can book you in for the open mic session.
And when you go online, you can also find out about all the other meetings that are coming up and the type of work that you do. And
yeah, there's lots going on.
Yeah, always lots going on. And it's a great new branch of the Women's Institute that's been around, you know, for well over 100 years now, but a new swing to something that's been such an institution in our own backyard here.
Yeah, it's great because I find women in Canada are a lot more supportive of each other. There's more women in business for themselves than there actually is back home in Scotland where I came from. So I find it really empowering to have, you know, things like this to help each other with.
Well, it's going to be a terrific evening. It is Trade Secrets. It is this Wednesday at the Italian Canadian Club. Networking starts at 6:45, and we hope to see you there. We're back in just a moment.